with your fast ass, girl, you bound back that. I know you back that, you like to get to the back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. If you're new here and you like the content, please like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. If you're not new here and you don't like the content, still like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. Because you may not like me, but somebody out there does. If you want to follow me on social media, you want to buy merch, you would like to, take a look at the Amazon storefront, the Amazon wish list, or you just want to, donate something to the channel because you felt it in your heart and your spirit, or you just need a way to contact me for business, or you want to make suggestions for the channel as we are pivoting content in this moment. Go ahead and take a look at the description box down below and take a look at everything that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Yes. And with that being said, we're here to talk about in the time slot on this channel, which would normally be, for a certain show on OWN. We're here to talk about what this 2023 strike for the SAG-AFTRA and WGA, Writers Guild of, Association or America, whichever one it is, what this means for content shows that are on cable. Now, I don't want to be here long. But for scripted content, if it's on cable, in my opinion, and based off everything, I'm, very in tune with all of this stuff that's going on. We got different strikes going on, not just this one. We got strikes all over the place that people are not playing anymore. But what does this mean, and what will cable television look like for the time being as the strike is happening? A lot of reruns. First and foremost, I'm going to say this. You get used to a lot of reruns on some of these cable networks, depending on if they have their own original, programming or not. But when it comes to the scripted shows on, the different networks, for a lot of them, their scripted content is about to wrap up because most shows now only get about 8 to 10 episodes. Most of these scripted shows now only get like 8 to 10 episodes, 15 if you're lucky. And I'm talking about regular cable stuff, also depending on what network it is. So a lot of the, shows are starting to wrap itself up. They got like maybe, like I know on, okay, so a few FX shows, just mentioning that network, not saying y'all go watch anything or anything, not telling y'all to go watch anything on there, not promoting them whatsoever, but I know like different networks, most of their scripted shows only get like 10 episodes. So as that's starting to wrap up, unless they had already had shows that have been filmed already and are just like locked and loaded and waiting to get on the air, you might see those shows get pushed back or held back until sometime around fall and winter. So some of these networks can make the fall and winter time slots, because right now it's looking like no fall and winter television shows will be happening. But if they already have shows locked and loaded, scripted shows already locked, loaded, filmed, ready to go, already edited together, the only thing that would be missing is promotion, but that's not going to happen whatsoever, not by the actors. And if influencers who eventually want to join SAG, who may be actors themselves or voice actors, so on and so forth, we'll look at all of it. We're going to be looking at the strike as it's happening. There will be no promotion if you want to join SAG or the WGA or any other union in the future. So for networks who have scripted television, I'm in the belief that some of their scripted television shows that are already ready to go, and they were just like waiting for some of the other shows to end so they could put them on air, will be held back so they can make that fall and winter season for television. I mean, if they do that, okay, but it's not going to make that big of a difference because the actors and the writers are going to be on strike until the AMPTP actually comes with something real and negotiable for them to look at. Nobody is willing to bow down or break the line, and nobody's looking to scab for y'all when y'all on that BS, because it's giving on BS. For cable networks that have, I want to say, professional wrestling as their content on there, I mean, I'm gonna, in my opinion, we might see ratings for that go up. You're possibly going to see ratings for that go up for the simple fact that a lot of reruns will be playing of scripted content. Any live content that anybody wants to see, boom, there you go. There you go. This is honestly professional wrestling. This is their time to thrive during this time. What is it? It was like, can you talk about them? Yes, I can, because professional wrestling, just mentioning it, I'm not going to be like doing any reviews or anything, but professional wrestling, like the company WWE, they don't have none of the people who work for them. I can't say for sure if any of the wrestlers are card carrying SAG members. I can't say if they're a part of the Writers Guild or not, because I don't know those people like that, and they possibly, have other jobs. Okay, because if you work as a professional wrestler for certain companies, they consider you an independent contractor. But what I will say is, the writers who work for a specific company, WWE, they're not a part of the Writers Guild, so they could continue writing how they do. And I don't think, I'll just say this. For them, they have their own network. Well, no, they used to have their own network, but for them, while they air on, certain networks, cable networks, and, you know, um, just normal network TV, they don't, I can't say for sure for them if they have to do the same as everyone else. I'll say that. I don't know what realm they fall under, and if anyone who's a card carrying SAG member can go on a live show for them, because their shows are live. So that's something that has to be looked into. And then reality shows. A lot of networks have reality shows. Here's the issue. Here's the problem with that. On some of these reality shows, you have actual card carrying SAG members who are cast members of these reality shows, not competition shows, reality shows. Now, can they be on reality shows? Possibly. But can they be on reality shows of networks that are, we're not doing this with them, like we're not fooling with them, we are actually actively striking against them? That's something that, you know what, I'm gonna write an email. I'm gonna write an email to the SAG strike to see if they'll email me back, and if so, I will tell y'all what it is, because that to me is very confusing. Can the SAG hard members, people who are actively a part of SAG, be on these reality shows on, networks who are subsidiaries of the AMPTP companies that are currently being struck against? Is that a possibility? I don't know. But so far, what I'm seeing, one show, I'll just say this. Not a review, not a recap, nothing. Just the overall generalization of what is possibly about to happen to television, especially if it's a reality show. Just overall, not one particular show, not one particular, network, cable, nothing. Just overall, If it's a reality show and you are currently going to be airing, or you'll go on hiatus like one particular show on OWN is, and won't be coming back into the fall, so you can meet the standards for a fall lineup and a winter lineup, or any reality show, competition show, whatever show there is going to be that will be aired during this span of time of however long they'll be striking. Let's be clear on something. If you happen to be a person on one of these shows who you talk down to women, and you have just a nastiness within you that makes you go at women and talk to them horribly and treat them badly, all eyes are now on you. All eyes are currently on you. And when I say all eyes are on you, I mean there are, unless you're going to be watching on streaming platforms or you get used to these reruns. Hell, listen, I'm gonna be reading me some books during this time too, and creating original content. Listen, I like good little original content, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But all eyes are on you. So everything you do, people are going to be paying attention to, because they're going to tune in and they're going to be watching all this stuff. People are now going to start discovering shows that they never seen before on these streaming platforms. Why? Because most of the new TV possibly won't be back until the fall, because they're being, like, the shows are being held up. New movies possibly won't be back for a while because they're going to be held up, because most of these companies, most of these networks have to keep these shows and these movies in their arsenal, so they'll have something to release, because in this span of time they're going to be losing money. So much money. And they also desperately need to meet the fall and winter scheduled lineups. But listen, that's on them. That's their fault. You should have negotiated and actually, listen to what the people are saying instead of being greedy. So for these reality shows, not a recap review, not making content not making content commentary about them or promoting anything, just in general. All eyes are on you. Not because you are doing the best of the best on these shows, not because, someone promoted it for dear God. No. All eyes are on you. You're now on center stage, and you can't run away from anything that's going on, because the people are going to be tuned in and making comments on their social media about what's going on these shows. So if you have a problem with women, they're about to call it out. If you gaslight someone, they're going to call it out. If you're manipulative, they're going to call it out. If you think people aren't about to start digging deep into your life, unfortunately for you, because you're on a reality show and this is the life you chose, they're about to start calling it out. Now, ratings may go up, ratings may go down. That's just up to, the people and what they decide to watch. You may get a new slew of people coming into, your fandom, but once again, that depends on what the people want to watch. Now, for content creators during this time, once again, if you plan on being a part of SAG or the WGA or any other, union that pertains to the entertainment realm of everything, because you can get an influencer, contract, I think, contract memberships with SAG. This is your time to show that originality. This is your time to be coming up with new content, fun content that does not surround TV or movies. This is your time to do that. And honestly, you'll be able to see, the originality of those who actually want to be a part of the union. Now, if you don't want to be a part of the union, that's you. That's you. But this strike and what this possibly means for cable networks and their television shows, scripted, pushback, reality TV, all eyes are on you at this point. All eyes are on you. And, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. It's just up to the people and how they feel about what content you're about to give them. And we might see a lot of stuff get pushed back. If things have been announced, something's been announced. I saw one show that, was very much pending based off a merger that just happened, and a lot of their scripted content had been pending. I just saw a commercial for, a show coming back, and I was like, huh, this has been pending for months on top of months on top of months. But, I said I wouldn't be here long because it's just like, probably won't even. I'm gonna just say this. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna change the title of this. Not even just cable, regular networks. You're gonna see the influx of competition shows, reality TV, and a slew of reruns. And I think that's what we can look forward to of what the state of television is gonna look like for movies. Ciao. Honestly, for movies, I feel like a lot of stuff is about to be pushed back. Not stuff that's already slated to come out this month. But other stuff will be pushed back because there are a lot of movies that just got put the brakes on because everybody on strike. But really, it wasn't much. I wasn't gonna come to y'all with a recap review. Once again, I want to be a part of SAG. There is an amazing WGA SAG member, Black lady, who explained, everything to a T. And Fran Drescher, who is, shout out to Nanny Fine, who is the president of SAG, let it be known very much in black and white. And she signed it too, okay, in print and signature, that if you plan on being a SAG member or applying to be a SAG member in the future and you are caught scabbing during this time, you could basically kiss that goodbye. So I'm here to tell you that we might see what it possibly means for these networks. No promotion for them whatsoever. No recap reviews coming up out of me on nothing. A whole bunch of reruns, a slew of new reality shows and competition shows. Um, and then I'm gonna just say this now: reality shows and competition shows will be iffy because if these shows are airing on networks that are being struck against because they are part of the AMPTP, then don't count on me. Don't count on me to talk about them. What company, like, a quick rundown: Warner Brothers Discovery, a subsidiary of them, is own network, so boom, can't do that. Paramount, Viacom, CBS, Paramount, a subsidiary of them, is MTV. Right now, because we don't even know if the sale of BET went through. BET. There's a whole lot of issues going on. So, with that being said, I feel like this is very quick, very easy, very simple. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. And if you didn't still like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. I got a whole bunch of original content that I am thinking up right now, and they're trying to plan out, and I will be coming to y'all with that. We got Am I the A-Hole Reddit stories tomorrow. And, just be looking out for some good stuff. We don't stop over here. We don't stop. Just because, one thing stops doesn't mean we stop over here. And I hope y'all, the ranters, stick around. I hope y'all will enjoy this new content that I'm coming up with. I hope y'all will be happy with the new content I'm coming up with. And listen, if you know anybody that likes The Sims, anybody who's into The Sims, get ready to watch me do some stuff. Okay? And nothing crazy, okay? Nothing crazy. It's gonna be pre-recorded stuff, except when I go custom content shopping. Then just get ready to see me break my game even more than it's already broken, because it takes forever for it to load. But with that being said, that was it. That was all I had to give y'all. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. I hope you're having a good time, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.